What is going on here? Okay, but this is our first ever official preview of Smoker. Now, granted, this could easily be a PNG. We don't know. This could very, very easily be a random PNG. Did I say Smoker? I'm sorry, I'm stupid, I can't speak.
Later.
Let's start with the Smoker message. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. I swear okay, Oda is now Smoker as well. Jesus Christ. When Oda Sensei sends a letter, you know things are heating up. One Piece into the Grand Line, March 10th. Once again, we have Oda's message, and Netflix has been kind enough. Netflix has been kind enough to actually make the message not be like the usual block text. Actually, I don't know what the original one looks like. Maybe this is what the original one looks like as well. But usually Oda does like the block text that is just rainbow colors, right? This one is actually formatted. So maybe that's how you know it's the real deal. It's almost ready! With Season 1, we face the world's question head-on. Can One Piece really be adapted into live action? And the answer spoke for itself, reaching the top 10 in 93 countries and number 1 in 46. Latvia was one of these. Latvia was in fact one of these. I remember it hit number 2 a few days in, and eventually it did hit number 1. I don't know how long it lasted in the number 1 spot, but it was number 1. Kinda crazy. Together with the stellar production team that delivered those brilliant results, we bring you Season 2, which will head into the Grand Line, the most formidable sea in the world. In other words, all the conventions that were established in Season 1 will be shattered. I mean, it's kind of true, I guess. It's kind of true. Also, notice how even in this, Oda has given Vivi a massive forehead. Luffy does look like Iñaki. Vivi looks much closer to her manga counterpart. I love the live action inspired art for Vivi and Luffy. Yeah, whenever Oda does the live action stuff, and also notice the shoes. Do y'all remember the sandal gate? The sandal gate incident of, what was it, 2023? The great shoe incident. That was a crazy time to be a One Piece fan. A parade of devil fruit users, a race of giants never before seen, adorable creatures, hard-hitting action, and stunning VFX. This season is packed with even more highlights. Let yourself be drawn into an immersive experience that's unique to live action. Is Oda hinting at big changes? Who knows? I suspect this is like something I'm gonna say before we even get into the trailer. Keep in mind that like we're gonna be drawing direct references between the manga, the anime, and the live action, but there will be changes. Like Season 1 was very faithful, but there were also big changes, right? Like the whole horror mansion and everything, like that was completely new. And I suspect that like based on the things we've seen throughout Season 2, it does seem like it is closer to the source material, but we don't know. Like, order of events might be drastically different, and the trailer is just being deceptive. It might be the same things, but they're completely remixed. If you're following Avatar, that's exactly what's happening with Avatar right now. Like, they're keeping a lot of the same plot beats, but they are completely moved around. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. May the show reach every adventurous spirit across the world. 1 month until we set sail. Get ready. And that's my little boy right there. And I think with that, it is time for the trailer. It is time for the world premiere of One Piece Season 2.
Pirate.
It's me.
A pirate?
The first time through, we're just gonna watch through, then we're analyzing.
Never.
I can't wait to see the Luffy climbing scene.
Friend.
This,
We put together.
he's sus. He is very sus. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I wonder how they're gonna handle just dinosaurs running around. Good job on Netflix on reusing that. Big W should be in every trailer.
Crazy powerful.
Bye-bye, baby.
What the hell was that?
But there's nothing we can.
Did you see the lightning in the background, by the way, in Logtown? Y'all see the lightning?
Good sword.
Good sword.
Sometimes.
Just see.
That's what the journey's all about.
That's my boy. He's my boy.
What is that? Awesome!
Okay, My first reaction, I absolutely love. What is this, War Machine? I'm about to crash out. My first reaction is I absolutely love how much fun the trailer is having. It feels like the season 1 trailer, it didn't really know what it was trying to do in terms of vibes, right? Like, obviously, it had the whole thing of introducing, what's his face, of introducing Roger and all of that, but it felt like they were trying to find their footing. Whereas this one, especially with the and granted, I'm very biased, okay? As I said, I've heard this song literally hundreds of thousands of times. Like, I love the song so much. It has been on my playlist for like a decade. I love the song. But having that mixed in here, and it's not like it's prominent. It only comes in and then sort of disappears and comes back into the trailer whenever we're vibing with the crew, right? So I think like the whole trailer has this incredible feeling of an adventure and just fun, while never really losing touch with the fact that we're taking, you know, on like a bunch of assassins and stuff. Like, I think the vibes of this trailer are immaculate. I think genuinely you couldn't find a better song for the trailer. Love it. In terms of nailing the vibe of One Piece, this trailer is literally as perfect as I think you could possibly get. And I'm a big trailer enjoyer. There are lots of shows where I love the show, but I hate the trailer. Now this one, no. This trailer is art. This truly is One Piece, you know? And that's not a dig at the season 1 trailer. I think the season 1 trailer was very, very good, but it felt like it was sort of, we can look at it now. It felt like the season 1 trailer was sort of finding its footing with the kind of vibe it wants to go for. Because, like, this entire, like, establishing scene, it makes sense because this is also what we see in the manga and in the anime, right? Like, the introduction of Roger, it is supposed to be, like, a showstopper, even though this is the start. That's what makes One Piece great. You open with the King of the Pirates announcing the start of the Great Pirate Era, right? But the rest of the trailer, it still felt like it was flexing with the things we're seeing, and it is fun, right? Like we see the whole Luffy stretching his mouth stuff right here, right? It had this balance, and it was very good, but I don't think it comes even close to how the season 2 feels. Season 2 genuinely feels like an adventure. I love it. It knew what it wanted to be, but it still had to find that thin line between being a pirate story in live action, you know, basing off of, which, by the way, like, I think this whole thing, what's a pirate, and then we cut to Luffy, like, y'all been watching Pirates of the Caribbean? This is literally like the Jack Sparrow introduction. This is like, you're talking about a pirate and then you just cut to him. All right, let's go through it slowly. Because right away, okay, so this is obviously Luffy climbing the snow mountain, which is gonna be crazy. I don't know how the hell they're going to sell the whole thing in live action. Like, I want to see Luffy messed up, but it's not really like, I don't know how thematically this is, not thematically, but like, because thematically it's clear. I'm very cautious about this scene right here, right? Because it's supposed to be grueling, but this is going to be the season endpoint, basically, right? Like, we're very, very close to the end. So we can't really have Luffy be completely and utterly messed up. So we'll see how they handle that. Because this is, again, a suspension of disbelief thing. It's just easier to believe this in anime than it is in live action, you know? I want to see how far they go with, like, making his nails chipped, his hands bloody, and everything. Imagine the fingernails and toenails grinding after he falls. This one's gonna be a big one, because I think, like, this season that I don't really see a lot of people talking about, right? Because I think a lot of us are very, very caught up in the hype of it all, because season 2 is going to be very hype. It's going to be very, very exciting. But I think what people are not really talking about is that season 2, and I suspect there's going to be more of this because this is a live action show. Usually what you would do with these shows is there's going to be a lot more development, and I also caught one scene of Sanji. You might not have noticed this, but there is a very weird scene of Sanji in this trailer, which we'll get to. A very, very odd scene of Sanji that I don't know what's going on in the scene. But Luffy's story throughout the season 2, especially with Nami falling sick, is very much becoming a captain. Not just a fun guy leading a crew, and not a cool guy fighting for his friend. You know, like we saw with Arlong. This is where he really becomes a captain, having to actually react to situations instead of just going and beating everything up. Because when Nami falls sick, they need help. And Luffy needs to put aside his wackiness and actually be like, bros, please help us. You know? So, I'll be very much looking forward to see how they develop the live action version of Luffy. That's going to be very, very interesting. Also, correct me if I'm wrong. Does this scene actually happen in this like a story arc of the manga and of the anime? Because the only place where I remember this thing right here is post time skip. This is a flashback. Yes, it happened. No. Yes, sort of. Yes. Because the only time I remember this is a flashback in post time skip. I don't remember this happening anywhere close to this. Because I remember this is a shot that happens when Chopper hears the news about Luffy, the whole two years thing, right? He is standing on the thing. And I think that's when we get the flashback in the anime. It's in his flashback when Hero tells him to set out to sea. I'm not sure. It feels like this is something that I remember from way later, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just something that I was like, when does this happen? Just purely out of curiosity. Is Def in there? Okay. I think the conversation is there, but I don't remember this exact shot. This seems like from sometime later. No, the conversation is definitely from Drum Island. That I'm certain of. I'm just wondering about this shot. The anime didn't adapt Luffy's scar till like episode 900 or something? That's true, I guess. That's true. Okay. Let's move on. That's the red line.
Keep it together.
The music choice is so good. The music choice is so good. Come sail away! And I'm just looking at the Straw Hats. Okay, this is, I think, our first ever good look at the top of Reverse Mountain. And Jesus Christ, it looks insane. Imagine seeing this in the real world. You're going up this and you're just like, oh no. It's crazy. I mean, the clouds and everything. This looks perfect. I can't wait. I just really hope we get some like long lingering shots of this. I really want the show to emphasize. This would be very expensive for the VFX team, so I'm sorry guys. But I really want there to be these long shots of us going through this, because I think the scale of this is what needs to be conveyed, because it is absurd. Like, we are in the clouds, and this is a weird mountain where like the seas are colliding and you're going up a goddamn waterfall. It's crazy. This is where pay attention to Zoro. Zoro is so sus throughout all of this. Everyone is just vibing, right? Like look at little Sanji here. Sanji's having so much fun. This guy though, this guy's locked the hell in. This is Whiskey Peak. This is Whiskey Peak, yes. Dokes Zoro. Honestly, now that you mention it, I kind of hope we get. Honestly, it would be very interesting if we have this this overarching thing of Zoro constantly noticing very sus things, and then we can make a Dokes meme. I would be very happy if that is indeed the case. What is bro looking at? This, by the way, this is me in social situations. This is everyone else, and this is me. I'm looking in the wrong direction. I want to be left alone. I don't know how people even work. I don't know anything. I'm looking away, and it's just not fun. This thing right here is going to be so important in terms of sound design, because you know what I think it should sound like? Nothing. The way I imagine the scene is we go over the mountain, everything cuts out, you see the sun, like blinding sunlight, the sea comes into view, and all sound swells back, and then we go in, you know? I think there has to be like a complete stopper moment on top of here. Because Jesus Christ, look at how good this looks. This looks crazy. I don't think you can see any islands, unfortunately. It's just clouds. I wonder if they're actually gonna fly or they're just gonna fall, you know? Because there is a decent chance they could also be like, yep, they're gonna go over the thing and they're just gonna fall down for a little bit and only then land. Look at Nami, bro. Nami is holding on for dear life. I mean, they're having fun. They're having a lot of fun. That's crazy. And that's Laboon. That is Laboon. Okay, this is a shot we actually got. This was in one of the promo materials. I don't think I ever talked about it. This is gorgeous. This is so pretty. So pretty. Look at this. Like the red line, and then it's just the open, infinite, vast seas. It's beautiful. They're gonna recreate the Splash Mountain meme of the whole crew playing Smash Bros while going down. I don't know about that, but I can't wait to see what the hell happens with them going down the thing. It was in the Baroque Works trailer, but only on the Netflix version? Yeah, I think so. It was in one of the ones that they didn't post, like, officially. Okay, I can't wait to see how everybody reacts to literal dinosaurs. Because, like, Luffy and Vivi here, they don't seem that bothered. They're just kind of hanging around. But what the hell do you mean there's dinosaurs? Welcome to Jurassic Park, pretty much. No, but, like, seriously, imagine watching, like, season 1 of One Piece, right? Like, you don't know anything about the anime. You don't know anything about the manga. You don't know anything, right? You know nothing. And you're just like, damn, this story kind of wacky, but it's a good pirate story. And then you go into season 2 and one of the first islands has dinosaurs. Yeah, exactly. Watched the trailer for the first time with my girlfriend and her reaction was, what the WTF, there's dinosaurs? Exactly. Imagine just going into this blind and literally one of the first islands is just, yep, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. Snow. We got snow. I can't wait to see this. Guys, we got snow. We got like very, very HD shots of this restaurant right here, I remember. We have seen this. So Luffy is just having the... What is that? Is that like a massive apple pie? That looks like apple pie, yes. It's a crab. Okay, what is bro doing here? This browser is actually going to make me lose my mind. So these are grapefruit trees. And he has been going crazy. For some... He has like 1,000 of them sliced open. I presume he noticed something in the trees and got sus. But how does this happen? How does one acquire 100 sliced in half grapefruits? And she she just hovers in menacingly. She low-key has that Dio drip. Him and Sanji are doing food hunting. Yeah, but why does he have like 100 of them sliced in half? I think he is looking for food, yes, but why is he sliced all of them perfectly in half? It's so dumb. I love it. This is gonna be goated. So this is what I mentioned. Like a lot of these shots we have seen. I think this is the Zoro with his iconic bucket hat. I can't wait to see Zoro in a goddamn bucket hat. I think this trailer is kind of a situation where I think Netflix ran into an issue where they did a little bit too much marketing, because this full trailer, a lot of these scenes we have seen. So I think maybe for season 3, maybe they need to keep their cards a little bit closer to the chest. But maybe it's just because I'm a turbo nerd and I've been following everything, which I guess fair enough. Zoro in the bucket hat though. Yep, that's another dinosaur. So this is a flare within Laboon. Okay. Okay. So this is the thing we were discussing. This is the same exact shot we saw. So now we can confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is, in fact, Laboon. This is, in fact, Laboon. Because this right here is whatever the hell it's called. This thing right here. I forget what it's called. And this is Sanji and Usopp going spelunking in a whale. And there's a actual Pirates of the Caribbean prop right here. I can't wait to see what they do with her. Because like I think this was the first preview, right? She looks low-key psychotic. Like in the anime, maybe you guys read her differently in the manga, but in the anime she seemed cold and that's it. You know, like she just seemed cold and not really, like she didn't say anything really. She was just kind of vibing and that's it. In the live action she feels psychotic with like the blacked out eyes with the dolls. It's crazy. A black paint supplier. Yep. Do you guys realize how absurdly insane it is that we are looking at this guy right here, and it just looks normal. I don't think people are appreciating this nearly enough. Unfortunately, though, I just saw him in another killer role, so my perceptions of Mr. 3 is going to be a little bit warped, right? I guess I'm not gonna spoil it, but he is in another show, and he is equally unhinged. The nails, bro. I wonder how they're gonna do this. This is gonna be very, very interesting. How they're going to do the whole thing of Zoro, which, by the way, is that... I believe that is, in fact, Zoro. How the hell are they going to do the chopping his legs off thing? They are right there, yes. Like, you can see them standing there. Zoro doing the pose, he is indeed. Did have scarred blood? Yeah, he did have blood on one of his legs. So I wonder how they're going to approach it. Like, is this just going to be a situation where he barely grazes his leg and everything cuts out, or what? Because because like, how do you... This is one of those things, right? And like, we are watching this and we're just like, yeah, this is cinema, this is so good. But y'all have to remember that things in live action, people perceive events very, very differently. We have a guy whose hair is shaped into a 3. He looks like a clown, and it works. And now we're going to be watching one of the main characters just casually saying, yep, I'm gonna chop my legs off. How do you pull this off? I am amazed by how normal it all feels. So, this... I wonder how this is made nowadays. I'm honestly very, very curious what VFX they use for this, because this seems it seems like video gamey but photo realistic. It's very weird because it's you obviously can see the way it moves, and maybe this is just because I'm like a gamer, right? Like, he moves like a video game character, but he looks very, very good. I'm very, very curious about the effects they're using, like how this is done. I'd want like behind the scenes explanations of this. Remember what I just talked about, how insane a lot of the things we're seeing is? Now we have a freaking... I don't even know what he is. Like, I don't even know what he's supposed to be, but he has glasses on. And whatever the hell these claws are, bro, in a onesie. This is an antagonist in the hit pirate series One Piece. He's an otter. Looks like Unreal Engine. It does look like Unreal Engine. But I'm not sure. Like, I don't have nearly enough technical experience to really say. But like, my immediate gut check is that it does look like Unreal, yes. Because Unreal Engine is used a ton now in VFX. I do have beef with Oda about this, by the way. I am very, very mad with Oda about the Unluckies. I still think they should have been infinitely more dangerous than what they were. I'm still mad about that. Because I thought it'd be so cool if we have like this weird duo of wacky creatures and they're actually the absolute strongest of the entire crew. I am still mad about that. Goated transition here, by the way. Look at this. Goated transition here. Okay, I wonder what the hell is going on here. What? She holds her staff, right? And then she extends it out? So she flies up. What the hell, bro? I mean, I'm very happy to see Nami aura farming. I really hope we do get to see more fight scenes with her. Because honestly, we don't have a lot of people using like staves in combat. Be very, very cool. Climb attack to 1.9. It is some kind of staff upgrade for her, yes. This shot goes hard though. Climb attack comes later. This is not a climb attack per se, but it is a climb attack. Climb attack, we don't have the recipe for the climb attack yet. It's still locked behind a few adventures, right? Like, you know how you have prerequisites. Well, we need to fill out prerequisites. We don't have them. We'll get them eventually.
Bye-bye, baby.
My live reaction. What the hell are you yapping about? Look at him, bro. Look at him. Look at this little man. Look at this little man. Look at how smug he looks. He's holding out a pinky finger. Look, what an absolute goofy goober.
take on.
This scene right here, bro. Look, I know, I'm not supposed to be like, man, I love seeing Robin just go out and kill like 20 people in a single scene. But man, Robin's cool. Man, Robin is cool. It's crazy. Because, like, her power, like, she's not really one of the front and center fighters, right? But, like look at this. How the hell is she not, like, literally next to Luffy fighting the main bad guys? Why do we need to punch Kaido? We just go up to Kaido and break his neck, bro. It's crazy. And the fact that it disappears into petals, wild. What happens to this guy? So I think she headbutts him with that, and then she just starts going down the list. So this is also, we saw this already, right? So this is Drum Island with the pelts in the background.
Beat down time, baby.
There better be beatdown time. They cut all of your fights, my guy. I really hope there is beatdown time. Let's just push aside Luffy and give Usopp something to do, please. Please. Tell me this thing with the come sail away isn't just like perfect. Like these 5 seconds is One Piece in a nutshell. It's just utter chaos, a goofy cloud, Luffy catapulting over a giant whale with Come Sail Away With Me sounding in the background. Also, this guy is insane. Have they changed his makeup a little bit? I think he does look slightly different. I think Season 1 Buggy looked slightly different. Oh yeah, they've definitely added more detail to him. Yeah, he has even more detail to his face. I am so sad that he's just not gonna have a lot of time in Season 2. I really hope they come up with reasons to give Buggy something to do. And again, like we've talked about this ad nauseum, this is one of those things that the live action is going to have to tackle somehow. I don't know how they're going to do this. They need to give characters something to do or they're going to lose actors, right? And I really hope they figure out ways to incorporate Buggy, Garp, and all these different characters that are in the background. That we gotta have them around. Lots of time in Logtown? You mean 20 minutes? Lots of time in Log... It's gonna be 20 minutes. What are you talking about? Next season, Buggy can meet Ace? I hope so. I really hope that they add something for him to do. Because in Logtown, like, Buggy is gonna be around. But he is a secondary character who's basically going to show up for the climax and that's it. Like, they don't have enough time in Logtown to just give Buggy funny things to do. Like, it's gonna be, number 1, the crew, number 2, Smoker, and number 3, everything else, number 4, Buggy. Right? I really hope they can give him something to do, because, man, he was a highlight. My live reaction watching Luffy do literally anything. Oh no, this kid is gonna die. This kid is so dead. Now, admittedly, this does look a little bit weird. This thing right here, this doesn't look a little bit rough. I assume this is a small cutaway and it's not supposed to be scrutinized that much, but this does look a little bit, like, a bit weightless. He's kind of just like hovering there menacingly. Something about the way the gravity moves or something, he doesn't look real, you know? He's like too slow or something, I don't know. What the hell is this? Oh, it's our resident clown. Yeah, it's our resident clown. We see the green hand. But what the hell? Why is he covered in all this stuff? Jesus Christ. It's Mr. 9, yeah. I don't remember how he was properly introduced, actually. I just remember them being around. I don't even... But they were just running around, right? Like, there wasn't even, like, a proper introduction. I think they were just hanging around, and then we crossed paths. Jesus Christ. Sanji in the background is ready to run away. Clicker-looking Mr. 9. It more so reminds me of this guy. Bootstrap Bill. Because he was also, like a completely overtaken by the thingies. He does look like a clicker, though. I'm gonna crash out about this browser. Okay. What is this? Actually giggling, running around. Kureho with a shotgun. And we can't confirm the shotgun. This is not like a cutaway that makes you think something explodes. No, she doesn't need fire. Wait, this is not a shotgun. It's not a shotgun. This is like a double flintlock, whatever the hell, right? A musket. Because you have these two things that I think are hammers coming down. It's not a shotgun, but it is a shotgun, okay? Incredible. Incredible. The way all of this is just perfectly accurate is also crazy to me. Like, this is actually ripped right out of the manga. Everything. The jacket, the hair, everything. And these guys are playing catch. Okay, watch this. We have seen this before. But unless I have missed it, have we already seen the storm gathering in the background? Because we've had shots of this before, but I don't remember seeing the lightning. Maybe I just missed it, because we've seen this log town scruffle before many times. It's been like in every trailer. But the lightning is already here. We are close. We are close. The Usopp goggles? Yes. Usopp does in fact have his iconic goggles. Such a trope. I love it. This is goated. Whenever they do this, I love it. Yeah, so this is what we were talking about earlier. I wonder if Zoro is actually Dokes. I wonder if he spots him, and he is like, something's going on. Something's going on. Some sus. Something sus. Because he is clearly commanding all these guys. And that's when Zoro goes haywire in Whiskey Peak. So we'll see. We'll see. I do wonder if they're gonna give Zoro, like a slightly more... I don't even know how to phrase it, because Zoro is serious, right? Like, it sounds goofy to say I wish they make Zoro more serious. He's always serious and he's always stoic. I wonder if they're just gonna make him a bit more locked in. Because he is instrumental in the whole Whiskey Peak thing, obviously, right? Like, he is the only one who realizes what's going on, pretty much. At least initially. But I wonder if they're going to give there be more hints of him actually already knowing, basically. Like, smarter? I don't know how to phrase these things with One Piece characters, right? Because it's like, Zoro's not stupid. He's really not. As much as we clown on him, right? Like, Zoro has a plan and something stupid happens. He's not stupid. And he's already serious. Just, like, I guess more attentive. Do you think we'll have the Zoro versus Luffy scene in Whiskey Peak? I think they might do something similar-ish to it, but I think they might use the benefit of hindsight, because a lot of people don't like the scene. A lot of people really don't like the scene, and I think they might instead opt to make it a more goofy fight that is more so about conveying, like, the message of it all, right? Where, like, Zoro is fighting all these people, and Luffy's like, why the hell are you cutting down all these people, bro? Relax, right? And have it be like a goofy scuffle between them, and not actually a fight. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, people are already saying they should cut that Zoro versus Luffy scene. I think they might have it in. Like, realistically, if they cut it, I don't think anyone's gonna lose sleep over it, right? Like, I don't think it's a mandatory scene. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people think it's useless. A lot of people just think that it's, like, sloppy, whatever, right? I don't really have, like, a strong opinion one way or another. I do think it is slightly goofy. But I think they could change it up just to have it convey the message of it without actually being, like, a whole big thing. This is crazy right here. I wonder how many scenes of this, because you might notice that this shot right here was an extended, what was a very long, like, single take that just, like, goes back and forth. This is what good choreography looks like, right? Like, this is very good choreography. So I wonder how many of these are we going to get, because there's a bunch of cuts in here that are probably for the trailer. But if we have these long scenes of the camera just following Zoro in a single take and he's just ripping through these dudes, that'd be so good. Camera movements and shots improved so much. As far as I know, they got, like, Makenyu's, like, stunt team or whatever the hell. Like, they have new people doing the stunt choreography, for the fights especially. So I think this is, like, a direct byproduct of that. Also look at the little goofy dude, knowing that he's about to be cooked. Wait, who is that? Is this supposed to be an actual character, or is this someone from the set who is sneaking around? I don't know. I don't know. I think it could honestly be either or. It's probably supposed to be a character, but there's no one else up in the railings, so who knows? Look at this little guy. Holding onto a little goofy broom. It's not a broom, it's a brush. It's not a broom, it's a brush. This is perfect. Like, this is actually perfect. I do wonder how they're going to... Are they going to make this super emotional, or are they going to play up the goofiness of this, is what I wonder. Because, like, the Luffy drawing is stupid, bro. Look at it. It's so stupid, it looks so bad. But this is such like a hard-hitting scene, especially in hindsight, right? I wonder what tone they're gonna go for with this. A little goofy man proud of his drawing. Because keep in mind that we have illegal screenshots of Brook's ship. Very, very illegally obtained screenshots from who was it? Was it Taz or was it Usopp's actor? I don't remember who. One of them. I think it was Usopp's actor. Jacob. Brook's ship was there, and Brook's ship was clearly being used a lot. The Roombar pirates. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'll be crying for the 100th time in this backstory. I just love how hopeful all of it is, you know? That's like the one thing that I already talked about with the music and everything. But one thing that I think is going to hit people a lot with Season 2 is that it is just so full of hope and light. Like, this is a pirate story, and again, we are fighting assassins, but both this trailer and like this right here, it is so full of hope and joy. And I think in today's day and age, I think a lot of people are just gonna have fun watching this, you know? Because you see a giant whale with a goddamn ugly straw hat flag. And something about that just like tickles your little heart, you know? This is gonna be crazy. Of all the things they could have thought about just like not showing, now they're actually gonna show the duo, Bragi and Dory one-shot. Crazy that they put this in the trailer. Absolutely wild that they put this in the trailer. I wonder, because the way it starts here, it looks kind of low-key, right? I wonder if they're going to make it way bigger in scale once it actually reaches the ship. I suspect they might. I think this is a small teaser, because it keeps growing, even as we zoom in on it here. I think it might be crazy by the time it actually reaches them. Or maybe they're going to keep it reserved. Maybe they want to keep their little surprises close to the chest, who knows. But it's wild that they put this in the trailer. Okay, lock in. What is going on here? This could be as simple as Sanji talking about, like, I don't know, like he was afraid of losing her, like they thought everything might be bad, you know, how he did so much, like maybe like I wasn't strong enough to protect you, whatever. Like there's a bunch of different things that could be going on here, right? But man, this seems real. This seems very, very real, you know? This has the same vibe of Nami and Zoro chatting in Season 1. So, I really, really hope they keep going with this. I do. Maybe this is a hot take, but whenever they want to add, like, future hints of the character's characterization, sign me up. If we have these heart-to-heart moments of people just bonding, crying, talking, whatever the hell, I want as much time with them as possible. This is where my interest is peaked. What happened to a little Sanji boy? Do you think they'll tease the GERMA stuff? Maybe subtly. Maybe they're... I think this might be a situation where non-romance moment... When did I say anything about romance? Tell me. I didn't. There will be no shipping here. I guarantee there is not going to be any romance between the crew. Relax. Relax. What was I saying? Oh, with the Vinsmoke thing, I think there might be a situation where they're hinting at things where, like, if you know, you know. I think is what they might be going for. Where, like, there is double speak and everything. Where, like, he may be mentioning that someone close to me, something happened to them, they were sick, right? Like vaguely hinting at things from Whole Cake Island, but it's always doublespeak. Like if you know, you know. And then he starts crying and you're just like, oh, that's what he was talking about. But I don't think they're ever going to explicitly mention anything. But I am very, very interested in this scene because this seems like all capital letters real. Brother, I just realized. Oh, I didn't even put that together in my brain. You're right. His mom was sick. And Nami is sick. I didn't even put that together. I was talking about vague nonsense and I just realized, oh, wait a minute, bro. This is literally a repeat. Yeah, no wonder bro is crying. Maybe he was actually like, wait, I thought I was gonna lose you. I didn't even think of that, bro. Now that would be diabolical hindsight. I hope you're right. I really, really hope you're right. Because if they want to get close to making old Koroto cry, this could be it. That is insanely good. I didn't even think about that. Because yes, this would literally be a repeat. This would be 1-for-1. She falls sick, they do everything they can. Luffy climbs a goddamn mountain, and she's still out cold. For him, this would be a repeat. And he can't help her, she's sick. There's nothing he can do. Man. Nami wouldn't cry for that. She's not crying, Sanji is crying. She looks a little bit glassy-eyed, but that's it. The one who's crying is Sanji. That's the thing. Like, she looks happy and like a little bit glassy-eyed. But that's it.
That's what the journey's all about.
I can't wait to see Luffy dropping these like big emotional statements, right? Like before he said you'll meet people who will stay, that's what this journey is about, and he's actually talking about like the most stupid thing you've ever heard, right? Like he's talking about like, we're gonna meet these people, we're gonna make a family, you'll find people who'll stick around, that's what this is all about. And then we cut to like Usopp doing something stupid with Sanji. It's gonna be glorious. I can't wait. Also, this is by the way, this is like the meme of your friend talking to you and bro is just not even reacting. This is diabolical cinematography. Actually diabolical cinematography. The POV. Oh, look at this little man. Is that Chopper? It kind of looks like Chopper right there. Like this is the body, right? Oh, it's behind my face. This looks like the body. This looks like the hat. But this could also be a lamp. It might be Chopper, or it could be a lamp. A bit of editing trickery here. Look at the code. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, actually, I don't know what the order of events here is. What's up with the code is brand new. So this is way before everything. Yeah, I've got no clue what order all this is gonna happen. Could it be Whiskey? No, this is not Whiskey Peak. I don't know. Honestly, I'm stumped. I don't know what the context of this could even be. It's in the castle. It's in the castle. The code is pristine. And we're dealing with Wapol. Supposedly. I don't know. Maybe they've completely slotted around a few events. Who knows? Wapol's ship? That's actually a pretty good call. It could be Wapol's ship or something, yes. Vivi is also there, not in town. Wapol might be Baroque Works. Yeah, I'm not sure. This does seem like one of the times where they're making changes of some kind. Yeah, you see? Exactly. Big brain. He has his arm torn here, but the coat is pristine here. It's completely clean and untouched, right? But he's missing the arm. Then we go back in time. And the code is pristine. I don't know. We'll find out eventually. So these right here are the doctors. We already saw this. This is from the other trailer. Wapol looks sick. Wapol looks incredible. Wapol looks really, really good. That's our boy. That's our boy. Little goofy goober. Look at him. Look at him with his little pants. Look at the little goofy goober. Look at him. This is like actually everybody's reaction Actually, literally everyone. What are you? And immediately, oh my god, it's so cute. I like how Koreha is just not even reacting. Koreha is just like, yep, this is the norm. This is everyone. Yep. Again, I will never stop giving them praise for just saying this is an anime. We're doing anime rules. Yes, when somebody slices a table, it will be perfectly cut diagonal lines. Yes, that's how anime works, and so be it. Thank God they're actually just embracing the anime rules. Big dubs. So this is still Reverse Mountain, right? Yeah. Wait! Hey, no way! Bro! Give him something to do, please! Please! No, Usopp! Bro, get up! The wax, bro. The wax looks very odd. It's just like blobs of wax. Okay, that is incredibly cool. Is this one of Wapal's goons? I think so. Yeah, I think that's one of Wapal's goons. This kick is so cool, bro. It's the Afro guy. I think so, but I'm not sure. Because you see like big something here is round and black, but I can't tell. It looks like he's almost holding them, right? Because this is his arm, and that's his other arm, and he's holding them. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's way too low res. Who knows? But Sanji, as usual, aura farming. Gentlemen, lock in. Our first look at Smoker. Well, it's not our first look at Smoker. Our first look at Smoker being Smoker with smoke.
Most fun I've ever had.
Same, bro, same. I mean, I guess it only makes sense. Like smoke nowadays is pretty easy, so maybe we shouldn't be surprised, but this does look really, really good. This looks really, really good. Like, actually zero complaints. He's still holding on to his cigars. He has his cool, whatever the hell sword that apparently is Sea Prism, which is only relevant for a little bit. Still mad about that. We should see more weapons like that. Yeah, I mean, looks great. Do y'all know what this is? Do y'all realize what this right here is? You do realize because you can see the pedals. There is a change here. There is a change here because he's not holding the flagpole. This is different. He's standing in front of the flag. So this is changing. He is protecting the flag, but I don't think we're gonna see the whole thing of him holding the pole. I think they're changing it. And this doesn't even seem outside. I'll be curious to see how they do this, but like the emotion is what matters here, right? Like if we see the punch out and he's standing in front of the flag and protecting the flag, it's gonna go hard either way. You just need to nail the vibe. Like to me, it's not really important whether or not he's holding it on top of a roof or not. You just need that moment. You need that hit of realizing what he's doing, and that's it. It seems like the entire climax of Drum Island will take place inside of the castle, including the flag seat. I'm not sure if I like that decision. I mean, we'll have to wait and see, because there's a lot they can do with the castle, right? I think it really, really depends. I think we'll have to wait and see what they do with that. I'm not really that concerned with whether or not, because like the courtyard of the castle in the anime is also just snow. Like there's really nothing there. It's just a flat field, and then like Luffy is on top of the castle, and that's it. Like it's not really that meaningful either. It's just the holding on to the flagpole scene that's important, right? But we can always have that done slightly differently. I'm not particularly worried about that. I wonder what prompts his reaction to this. What in Whiskey Peak has Luffy so excited? Food? Actually, you might be right, because he is eating the giant the giant apple pie. I think there's a very decent chance he just sees the restaurant. Yes, I think there's a decent chance that he just sees like the cafe restaurant, whatever the hell. Probably, maybe. Even Zoro's cracking a smile. Look at him. Even this little heartless little man. Cinema. I think this trailer is pretty much as close to perfect as you could get. Totally real with you. I love it. I love the music. I love the vibe. I love everything about it. I think this one's gonna hit hard. I can't wait to watch it. I cannot wait. The scene that has me like the absolute most locked in is the Sanji scene. I want to know what they're cooking. I am so intrigued what they're doing with this. This to me, this could be a emotional nuke. This could come out of nowhere and be a mean uppercut. We'll see. We'll see what happens with this. One Piece and Invincible March gonna be peak. Isn't March also part 7? I think JoJo's back in March too. And then the pit is going on. We're gonna have Frieren. We have Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Bro, I am eating so good. I'm actually dying over here. I can't take it. It's too much. It's too much. This is what I was talking about. So Netflix is doing this weird thing of not releasing everything in the same spot. The bunch of goofy goobers. So they dropped this. So this is a meme template. Lock the hell in. Start making memes with this. This is a meme template if you've ever seen one. Actually, perfect meme template. This is me looking for anyone who asked. This is so many memes could be made with this. Start making memes. Start cooking. Me searching for who asked. Exactly. We got Dr. Hairlook. He is brewing a diabolical potion. Diabolical potion right there. Nothing secret going on in the background. The hair, bro. Hair is ridiculous. This is Jurassic Park. I did... Oh, Luffy! Luffy! What are you doing? Imagine being Nami, just walking around like, what's going on? Like, where's our captain? Just see this in the distance. Just a small red dot. What a goofy little goober. I'll be very curious how many dinosaurs there actually are here. I'm kind of worried about them going a little bit overboard, because like this is like Little Garden. There's a lot of things going on in Little Garden. Having dinosaurs roaming around, it's cool. It's cool. But we'll see. We got my precious little boy. My precious little boy. Look at his little nose. Look at his little nose. Appa. Appa. Echo. Appa. I don't think Appa's gonna be joining. Oh, look at him. He's just like my boy. Look at him. Appa, look at the camera. Look at him. He's just like my boy. Looks the same. My little precious boy. Little precious boy. Okay, I woke Appa up just to show him Chopper. They're the same. I assume this is them seeing dinosaurs because everybody is... This has to be them seeing the dinosaurs because everybody is surprised. Zoro is like, what the actual hell? And then Luffy is happy. I think these are accurate reactions. It's them arriving at Whiskey Peak. You're right. The outfits. You're right. Yeah. It's not Little Garden. Yes. Unless maybe they don't change. I don't know. This could still be Little Garden. Maybe they change clothes somewhere in between. Probably not, though. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Never mind. Wapal looks crazy good. He actually looks deranged. They made Wapal look like an actual threat. Yep. He actually looks deranged. Wapal needs to be funny, too. Hot take? Can I have a hot take? No. Wapal was never funny. Wapal only became funny with like the later flashbacks. What was that, Reverie or something? I don't even remember. When he becomes like a toy master. Wapal shouldn't be funny. Wapal was never funny. They better just make him diabolical. I don't think I'm going to survive though. I don't think I'm gonna make it through the Chopper flashback. I'll be real with you. The Chopper flashback might be the end of me. Appa, are you annoyed that I woke you up? I'm sorry. You just look like Chopper. I had to show you. Where's he going? I think he's going up. He's going up. He wants to watch. We're gonna let him watch. This is Nami or a farming. I can't get over the hair. The hair is so ridiculous. He's so pale too. Like he's literally... I get that he's the wax man, but he's so pale. This is from the trailer as well. This is my live reaction to literally anything. My live reaction. my live reaction to Netflix releasing this thing in a single batch and not doing weekly drops. My live reaction to the trailer not showing not Smoker, Crocodile. My live reaction to the trailer not having Ace. See, this is how you should live life. This guy, he's mad. This guy's big mad. He's angry. Angry, very angry. She's just done. She's like, yep. This is how you should live life. This is from the trailer too. Them just hanging around. I wonder how this is gonna work. I really wonder how their reunion's gonna go. Because it's hard to tell whether this is, I mean, obviously Luffy is not locked into the head thing, right? So he is not on the doorstep of death just yet. But I wonder how this whole thing is gonna play out. My glorious King Buggy. I'll be very curious to see how this whole thing escalates and how Luffy eventually ends up in locked in the head thing. This looks crazy good. Yeah, I'm amazed by how good this looks. Genuinely amazed. The VFX team was cooking with this. Show this to your grandma, she'd be like, man, that's crazy. Show this to your grandma and tell me that they discovered old pirates from like the 1700s or 1800s. Tell them there was a pirate crew. And apparently one of them somehow managed to paint a whole whale. It wasn't Blackbeard. Like, Blackbeard was actually afraid of these pirates. And see how... Show her this picture. Just make it black and white. Right? Because, like, as we all know, old pictures are black and white. Right? It's absolutely wild how good that looks. I need you all to go to your YouTube profiles and change your profile pictures to this. This right here. Dumbest thing I've seen in my life. Love it. Oh! I mean, here looks like Nami's also having fun. In the trailer, it looked like she was holding on for dear life. Here, I think she's having the time of her life. So maybe she's not like swearing at Luffy, like, what the hell did you get us into? She looks like she's having the time of her life. So maybe Luffy's not actually in the process of killing her. Just a little goofy goober. Little goofy goober, look at him. This is Kureha aura farming. She's even doing the Negan lean. Are y'all familiar with the Negan lean? This is the Negan lean. If you have enough aura, you have to lean, right? As we can see, she is currently in the first phase. Eventually, she will reach the Negan season 12 lean. Eventually. And this is in the trailer too. Isn't that actually? Yes, Boa also was doing the lean. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Boa also had the whole thing of leaning back. Taz said something about the Little Garden scenes being difficult to film in this video. A lot of people talk about this, right? Like, there are people who have to film entire movies with basically a puppet. It takes a lot of skill to talk to an inanimate object. So yeah, I would imagine so. All right, that's it. I hope to be back in a few days with more Dark Souls. The Darkest of Souls 3. We have other things probably left to do as well. And then on Thursday, there's a main channel video. So keep an eye out for that. It's finally going to be out of copyright jail. We're going to have actually 2 main channel videos this week, because the Attack on Titan video is probably going to be done as well. So we're going to have Breaking Bad and Attack on Titan. If you don't want to miss anything, join the Discord as usual. Discord is linked below. You're never going to miss anything I do. I always post stuff there in advance. Is there a chapter this week? Yes, we are also doing One Piece on Sunday. All right, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. I can't wait. I am very, very excited. I love the trailer. Cinema trailer. That's it. All right. Bye-bye.